I gotta plug the microphone up. I don't think.
Let's try this. Okay, so hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully the mic is working properly. um, we're gonna see. Okay, we're gonna see. That's why I said let's see. Let's see what's in the energy. If it don't piss me off, then I'll continue with the reading. Otherwise, it's gonna be a short one. Because I have decided, like my finger, this is anxiety and stress, and so I don't want to activate anything on any subject that is going to make me anxious or stressful. So even if I don't know, exactly what it is, and sometimes I do, but sometimes I don't. So if I feel it though, I'm gonna stop because until this heals, I can't do my nails. I made that rule for me. I'm not doing my nails until my finger fucking heals because it's ruining it. So, um, sorry that that affects my content, but it does. It does. And not even about the nails. It's about why um, there's too much chaotic energy that's being thrown at me or projected onto me because the collective energy doesn't affect me like that. So that's still an attack, even if it's not really doing anything to me negatively, but I have to like tap into it. It means that I can't go anywhere on any subject emotionally without somebody trying to trigger me. So until that shit is over, um, I'll just be taking a pause. So it'll be short and sweet. All right, let's go. What's funny is that it be the people that's hungry as hell. It be the hungriest people that try to affect what you do for yourself so that they can fucking eat. Play that back. Okay, let's go. Couldn't keep my lashes on, but for one little day. But this is the shit that they be feeding off of. All of the cute shit. That's what they feed off of, but that's also what they attack. So go ahead and start, because it ain't bothering me. Alright, you guys, let's get into this energy and see what the fuck is going on. My son love me just like I am. And I do too. Oh my God. All right, let's see what's going on. All praise to the Most High. So we have the Star in reverse. We have the World card in the upright. The Knight of Wands in reverse. This is yeah. And the Ten of Pentacles. And the Justice in reverse. Somebody's racking up a whole lot of bad karma. Somebody's just racking it up. Just racking it up. By being reckless, superficial, by trying to cause delays for you, specifically when it comes to finances, family, or something that you're trying to do in terms of stability, affluence. So I don't know what that is, like social status, um, your security, your money, your job, creating a foundation, a family foundation, even for some of you. Somebody's been extremely cocky with a lack of self-discipline. They could be passive aggressive because there's a lot of frustration, but they're not really showing it outwardly. So it's a lot going on in the energy. Um, this is not affecting you negatively. That's why this person is losing despair or hope, because they, oh, what was hiding behind here? Six of Wands. So what's hiding behind here is that there could have been something that failed. There could have been something that didn't go right for you. This person, okay, no, I'm sorry. What's being revealed is that something did go right for you, that you already started this new beginning, and that whoever this was that was attacking you, they're getting no recognition for their efforts because you're not seeing them. You're not recognizing them. This person wanted to be seen or recognized. They needed you to recognize them. Liam, you too much. I'm doing a reading. You was literally eating your food. You look like somebody else. You don't look like yourself right now. So I would like to talk to Liam first off, because Liam already knows this and he don't even do this. Yeah, you don't deliberately and intentionally try to stop me from doing the reading unless I'm being bad, and I'm not. So you're trying to be a bully or a handler, yes. Sorry. Thank you. So whatever this person has done or whatever, it's what it's doing is getting rid of something like that was not your truth. It's getting rid of things that are not your truth, but it's not affecting everything that's your authenticity and you moving forward. So it's like something that they're doing is not, they're not getting the result that they wanted. What it's doing is it's helping you to not do the things that would self-sabotage some kind of new beginning or keep you from reaching some kind of success. I'm also getting it's not touching your stability or your finances. So if that's what they were trying to do, that's not working for them. I feel like they just, maybe this is like your internal stability, but I don't know why it has to do with money. But it's like, I guess if you were restless or bored or anxious, you could maybe spend your money in excess, and maybe you would do it with them for fulfillment or something like that. Or this is what they're trying to get you or bait you into. But you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to do that because that's not what you want to do. That's not who you're becoming. The world and the Ten of Pentacles is someone who is becoming extremely financially, physically, materially stable. You're really stabilizing something. I mean, it's physical though. It's all physical. It's all material. Like, you're stabilizing your spending habits. You're stabilizing your credit. You're stabilizing your home or the way that you take care of a home. You're stabilizing your habits, your work ethic. You're stabilizing how you make practical use of your energy, your focus, your abilities, like what you do to either assist your family, protect your family, stabilize your family, secure your family, take care of your family. There's something about just like really grounding and rooting yourself into this prosperous energy. Like you could literally take the ethic, the skill, the care, like the strong character, whatever this is, self-discipline, self-control, all of these qualities that you're possessing physically, they're going to help you in any area of life, anything you want to do. For some of you, you've been perfecting how you look on the outside, okay, but that is something about that self-discipline, it's something about that self-determination that is going to assist you anywhere that you apply it. Like somebody is, I feel, becoming ritualistic in how they move for their life. And for some of you, it's not like you have some detailed plan. For some of you, the plan, the blueprint, it lives within you, but you are following, you're doing what you need to do to make sure you can access that mindset, to access that energy, that clarity that you hold, so that you are actually being it in every moment. It's gold. It's as good as gold. Like whatever you're doing, if you apply it, to whatever it is new that you want to do, it's a sure success. And someone is like killing out what you used to do. They're like taking out what you used to do that would sabotage you. Okay, so somebody's getting on your nerves, but for very good reason. 1122. So it's kind of like saying sorry, but not sorry. Like my son, he's saying sorry to me, but that's why I'm going so easy on him. Because really, I would be irritated. Like, boy, why do you do this? And what is making you do that? You were not paying me no attention. I literally, what he asked for specifically what he wanted for breakfast. He said toast and eggs, and he said it out of the blue. We was literally chilling in the bed. I'm watching my YouTube. He on his tablet. We was just cuddled up, doing our, relaxing, chilling like it was a Sunday. Because that's really those are the days we love. It's like, we'll just make any day a Sunday if we can. So we chilling and doing that, and he was just like, eggs and toast. So I jumped right up like, absolutely, okay, I got you. I wasn't ready yet, but he was ready, and I appreciated him using his words and asking for what he wanted. And I want to teach him that when you do that, and you're asking for what you deserve, you're going to get it. I don't want to make him think that that's not the way that things are supposed to work, because it is. And people who are not moving like that for you, well, they don't want to, and you should take note of that, okay? So anyway, I got up, I cooked everything that he wanted for breakfast. I cooked my breakfast too. I haven't even ate yet. And so yeah, he was chilling back there eating and relaxing, and so I'm like, well, I can't eat yet. I think I'll come to the table. So when he came in to agitate me, but I'm not agitated. And I believe it's because I was already guided into a space of detachment, probably getting prepared for this reading. Okay, so the detachment helped me to just be objective, but what I'm seeing is this clear line between what the energy that I'm reading and what it is that he's doing. He's being my antagonist, but what it's helping me to do is focus. So there are some things that you may bump up against or tap into that could aggravate or agitate you, but it doesn't mean that you shouldn't go there. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't push through. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't get what you deserve. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't find out what you're looking for. It doesn't mean that that door isn't open to you or available to you, but you just need to detach from the emotions that are trying to stop you, root you, ground you in a reality that is not beneficial for you, or behavior patterns that are not beneficial for you, or thought patterns that are no longer relevant or beneficial to you. So there's just something that someone was trying to do, and it's just not gonna fucking work. And matter of fact, it's not even about, yeah, that's a train, karmic train. It's not even about somebody is late too, or somebody is like running late, like they kind of need to hurry up. But it's not even, yeah, someone's missing a deadline, or they could miss the deadline. You need to hurry up or something like that, or you need to pay attention. So somebody could not be paying attention to what's going on in their own life and missing deadlines or missing things because they're so focused on trying to derail you and stop you from doing things. That's not how you're supposed to live your life, but I'm not here to set people right. So I'm just delivering the information, doing what Spirit tells me to do because it works for me. And I hope it works for you. But if it don't, it's cool. Consider it entertainment. So yeah, but what I was getting, sorry, because that was a message, but I got distracted here. It was something else, though, about, oh, yeah, like, they're not going to be able to, like, you'll never be affected by this anymore. This is people who move behind the scenes, people who do things that used to be unseen to you, but somebody can see in the dark. Somebody can see in the dark. Someone's getting a prescription glasses. Someone has 20/20 vision, but something about the dark makes you think that you don't. That's about to correct itself, or some of you are actually getting glasses because you can't correct your mindset, so it's not happening physically, but you're receiving the materials that you need in order to create whatever this is that that you need. I don't know what this is. What's yeah, if somebody doesn't have the energy to do something, but you're going to receive what you need physically to take care of it. Okay, that's me too. Because as soon as we go to the store, I know I'm gonna find what I need. Because it's almost healed, but I know I'm gonna find something that's going to just like with a headache. You can do the work spiritually. You know, you can meditate, you can purge, you can sage, and all this other stuff to get rid of the headache. You could do all of the spiritual work, but sometimes it's a whole lot easier because your mind is already conditioned to believe that that little white pill is going to take away or alleviate this. And for me, my headaches, usually if I pop a Tylenol, my headaches, and I'm talking about like a regular one from the drugstore, my headaches go away instantly. So I know that it's the placebo effect. It's just like, because I'm taking a pill, my mind is, this is going to work because it's always worked. So that's quicker. That's easier. I don't have to exasperate my energy into trying to heal something that I already have enough awareness and clarity to do something physically or whatever, you know, that would be easier. So something about you, you're getting freed up to where it's certain things that you don't have to do all of that shit. You don't have to go meditate, and you don't have to go and cleanse your whole house. You can literally just spark up a fucking blunt sometimes on certain subjects. But it's like you're getting back to this place where you can believe yourself that that is okay. Sometimes you don't have to get to praying, oh please just take this away from me, I don't want to think about this anymore. You don't have to, you know, take 1,000 spiritual baths and spiritual showers. You don't need to do 1,000 fucking readings all goddamn day. You don't have to talk on the phone and do therapy through your friends for hours at a time, because literally a shot of Henny and a little bit of Sprite is gonna do you just fine. Like, is somebody is getting back to where you are implementing these things, and maybe you've already been doing this, but I feel like it's a breakdown of how something tore down or went away and why it's coming back. Like, you could have just lost your desire for it. For some of you, you did it for self-discipline reasons, but for others of you, you literally just kind of lost your desire for the recreational things that bring peace, bring calm, bring ease, release resistance, you know, get rid of stress. Okay, some of you have been abstaining from sex or any kind of, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, for a time period that can be very beneficial when you need to focus, when you need to be more disciplined, when you have shit to do, when you need to not stir it up so that you're not irritated, that you don't have it on a regular basis. If it's practical for your life, if you have other things that you really could be using all of that excess energy for, okay, you may be moving into a time period of your life where you do have the time, you do have the mind, and you do have somebody who is just fine, both spiritually, emotionally, mentally, okay, energetically, like sexually. You can get it in and experience that release, that peace, that ease, that joy, that ride, without doing all of the extra work that you were doing before. It's nothing wrong with these things, but it's something about moderation and also knowing, and you know, it's nothing wrong with indulging yourself, but somebody, I feel like everything had to break apart in order for you to discover your strengths, like the things that really you could do with or without. There's something about getting rid of any vibration of codependency, and not saying that you had an addiction or a codependency to anything, but what somebody's cycle in life, this is a major cycle that you're getting rid of. This is what is creating this stability that you can't get rid of, okay? Because the thing, you're alleviating codependency on any subject, meaning that nothing activates that for you. So you know what happens if you're not codependent on anything and you are literally like independently moving, independently, you know, inspiring, independently being satisfied, all of these different things, then you don't have to go through any more abandonment issues, separation anxiety. A lot of the things that we go through are because we have codependency. We create codependency on these things, on these people, on these connections, on these phones, on these tablets, on these express, you know, being seen, on anything. This makeup, this hair, these shoes, these clothes, that money, that job. It's like, that's what gives us life. That's who we are. Okay, but what if that shuts the fuck down tomorrow? What if they try to call COVID again or whatever and they shut everything down tomorrow? Like, what do you do then? So there's something about just being prepared for anything, like ready, staying ready so you don't have to get ready. Somebody is already being prepared for what it is that you want. They're also, I'm looking at these birds, they're distracting me, but they're so beautiful. They like just hovering, and they're not like beautiful birds either. I don't know what they are, what kind of birds they are, but they're just like gray or black or whatever. So I feel like there has been some time period in your life where you were called to look at the things that were gray, that were dark, that were not exciting. You know, like it just felt like, when does that, the energy that I feel inside, when does that come back into my life? When is that reflected back to me? It just seemed like a lot of gray, humdrum. You may be the only burst of light or energy or whatever, but for some of you, especially your feminine energy, you're being prepared for a union where that will be your reality daily, because when the person that you're with does not have that energy to give to you, they will be open to receive that energy from you and reflect it back to you. So you guys are always working and syncing in harmony with each other, and something about this connection is really going to keep a lot of these monitoring spirits out of your business and out of your life. They're distractions. They aren't even touching you. They can't even penetrate your energy. It's so many downloads that I was getting earlier today. See, yeah, this is another thing here. This Eight of Cups, it's the way that you're moving forward emotionally. This is what you're doing right now. Spirit does it. Spirit said you got people around you don't even deserve to hear the words that I could give right now. Like, I'm being guided to actually protect whatever it is that you are implementing and doing, but it is that magical. There's something that you're doing right now, how you're dealing with your emotions. And I mean, like, it's the flexibility of it, okay? If you get what I'm saying. There's something about the way that you're dealing with your emotions and the flexibility of it that people who typically are like trying to attach to your energy, they're usually able to just follow you or mimic you, and it's enough to get by. For some, they're deceiving other people. You got third parties trying to deceive another person, using you as the blueprint. Doesn't matter, but they can't follow in your footsteps anymore. Something that you're doing is changing it. It's closing the door on these people. And whoever these people are, they're the ones who waged the war against you in the first fucking place. So now they're falling flat on their face because they wanted you to fail. And instead of you accepting whatever it was that you felt called not to do, or you got knocked down from doing, or you just didn't receive, you didn't have enough energy because somebody was draining you or dumping on you in order to stop you from reaching some kind of goal. The star is not out. It's the star in reverse. So somebody really wanted to take out your light, or somebody really wanted to turn your life into this gray area, and they wanted to absorb that energy and create this brightness for themselves. But it's not happening that way. And you know why? Because there is something that you're doing. There's something that you're doing or not doing, wink, that is, yeah, they're taking these leaps right into darkness, into the pit that they were trying to create for you. The Sun in reverse, the Queen of Swords in reverse, confused, depressed, the Nine of Cups. Also, that's what I was getting into about this death energy. Somebody overthinks themselves and what they do or whatever, because they take extra precautions not to blot out someone's light or not to take someone's light. But the true death energy is not somebody who ever wants to hurt anybody. In fact, you could be someone that would literally take your own ego out. You would humble yourself. You would sacrifice yourself. You would dumb yourself down. You would make yourself small. You would bring yourself into this energy where you could be, I don't know, relative or something like that. Like, you would make yourself less or smaller before you would like try to really intentionally try to take somebody's ego out of there. Like, that's truly who you are. So that death energy that you hold is the reason why you hold it, because you would never yield it intentionally. But people have been trying to mimic you, follow in your shoes, and do what they assume that you're doing. This is having this major blowback. Major blowback. Somebody is just so fine and they just don't, they oftentimes don't know it. They oftentimes think that what they're doing, it stops them from showing it, but there's nothing they can do about it. It just is who they are. But when you don't discover that about yourself, or you become indecisive about that, someone takes advantage of that. So I feel like you're getting ready to cross the street, like you're getting ready to meet up, you're going to move over to the other side. There's a certain type of person or a certain group of individuals. It's like a certain culture or something like that that you have stayed away from, or you often have been interested in, but you just really didn't think that you meshed or blend well. But this is actually like, that's your soul family. But your lifestyle had put you in a space where you did not feel like it was safe to create with these type of people. I don't know, somebody's showing somebody something different. Like literally, you're like the opposite. Somebody carries death energy, but you like just a heart of fucking gold. But I mean, you killing these niggas. Like, you killing these hoes. You don't even know it. You're not even trying to. That's the biggest thing. Is like, people are like walking or trying to follow in your footsteps because they're thinking that you're doing this intentionally and deliberately, and you are not. That's why it really actually does work in behalf of you and for your life. But it's not working well for these people because they've been doing this like, it's like death magic. They're trying to put an end to people's egos on, like, in the intentional. They try to do it to you. There's likely 2 of you here where your lights have been blotted out. But I feel like a spirit guided you this last time to just let the lights stay out there. Let the lights stay out. It's not like y'all can't see in the dark. That's what I was talking to. I guess I'm talking to you still. Like, it's not like you can't see in the dark, so who fucking cares? Let them be confused. Let them not know what to do. Let them lose whatever the boost that they were receiving off of you. Let them lose that. Since they want to attack it, yeah, the Magician in reverse. When did this come out? See what I'm saying? It's always something behind, always something underhanded. They worried about what you're doing and what deals you got under the table or over their heads that they don't know about. But whole time, they're always under the table dealing with the devil and slithering around like fucking snakes. Trickery, deception, craftiness, illusions. They're a fucking farce. And now they're being manipulative, and that's why their plans aren't working. Wasted plans, wasted talent, wasted time. The Magician in reverse. Let me just see. They don't like Spirit's like, okay, they don't like your light, give them the darkness then. Give them the darkness. Everybody has darkness. This is what they want. You want to take somebody's light. You can't. It's not enough for you to benefit. It's not enough. Few real niggas left, but it's not enough. Few bitches that are really stuck, but it's not enough. It's still not enough for them. It's not enough that there's a few. At least there is a few that they're actually connected to. For some of you, you've been right there with them whole time. Ungrateful, disloyal, never enough. It's never enough. So just turn the lights off, turn the TV off, turn the TV off, turn the TV off, turn the TV off. Because you know what? A lot of us do just fine without these things. We don't need these things to enjoy life, to enjoy peace. We don't need these things. You don't need these things, which is why you're not obsessed with these things. They don't make or break you. But that's why you're going to have all of it. And that's why you're likely already getting into it easily. Something about it. Look, that's why they're worried about what are you doing and how are you doing it. You already, I just heard Spirit say, you already did the don't believe me, just watch. These motherfuckers watched and stalked and mimicked, but didn't learn a goddamn thing. So when you turn the lights off, when the lights get turned off, these are the lights that they wanted to turn off, mind you. But when the lights turned off, now they're lost. Now they don't know what to do. And now they want to attack you because you turned the lights off, and they want to attack you so you'll turn the lights back on. But you don't, literally do not fucking have to. You don't have to do a goddamn thing. Nothing. So a lot of you are like, no, you know what? I'm actually kind of liking this. I don't know. It's kind of like cozy. I kind of like that. And they're like, no, what are you doing? No, we need you to continue to, what do you mean? Continue to do what you claim to not benefit from, or you don't even give recognition for. And then when I receive recognition from somebody else, then y'all want to blot it out, take me down, do death magic, send word curses so that you can mimic that light and take it for yourself. You fucking thieves. These people are thieves. They're benefiting off of you, but then they take you out right before you can get whatever it is that you're due. Or they tried to. Because I just keep hearing Spirit say, but it's not working. But it's not working. Why do they continue to do these stupid things? I never understood this. Somebody doesn't even understand. Like, they don't even hear themselves. They don't hear the words that they say. They don't see their facial expressions. They don't see any of these things. You're seeing all these things. I said, God has granted you 20/20 vision. And I don't give a fuck if you can't see shit. Like I said, you could be blinded. Maybe you have bad eyesight. You have to wear glasses for night or for reading or whatever. But when I tell you that you can see these fucking people, that you can hear these fucking people. I mean, you could have ears could be closed the fuck up. You hardly can hear shit. But I'm telling you, when these people speak, it's certain shit that they say that you can hear so fucking clearly. Like, that's on purpose. You're not missing a fucking beat. But these people, they just think, oh, they just like, oh, they must be so quick on their feet. No, you dumbass. You keep turning the lights on your trickery, on your bewitchery, on your deceit, on all of your illusions. You keep turning the light on. This is why they can see. This is why my collective can see. Light workers shed the light on everything. The true ones are unbiased. So if they shed a light on themselves, it's because they wanted to see that, because they needed to see that, but they don't have shit to hide, so they don't give a fuck. Everything is on the up and up, so they don't give a fuck. But that's a gift. They don't have to do that shit. You can't save your face and your ass at the same time. Yeah, literally. Somebody is trying to keep up a front. But because they're trying to keep this front up, they're going to lose their ass. Like, they're literally going to lose. All right now, 11:44. All right now, BBLs. Is it BBLs, BBs, BB, whatever you got? You get your booty and your boobies, your booty and your boobies, or whatever. Or Brazilian butt lift. That's what it is. It's like Brazilian butt lift, BBL. Okay. Or a booby or a booty lift. Whatever you got, dear. And it don't have to be for everybody, but I did have a whole reading come across my table with that energy, and Spirit just gave me that thought. But you're going to lose it. It's going to be gone. Why? Because you're trying to save face. You can't save both at the same time. You're going to lose, like, ooh, because somebody's choosing the wrong way. Somebody's trying to save that ass. They trying to save them boobies. They trying to save... Okay, they trying to keep that together, but they're going to end up losing something that's much more important. Probably whoever the fuck they got it for in the first fucking place. You so worried about, oh, you got to keep that, oh, you got to keep that booty going, oh, you got to keep them titties up, oh, you got to keep that, you got to keep it going. You done got all this work done to yourself, and you're going to end up losing the very person that wants you, because you're not doing the work on yourself that would keep them there. You think it's the booty and the boobies, baby. No, that's not what it is. It's that inner work. How can you make that hurt twerk? Y'all be worried about the wrong things, especially for whoever I'm talking about, because you must got a real king on your side, or they were. But they could be going over to the other side because you ain't doing right. You're not doing right. You worried about keeping all the superficial shit. Like, you worried about the superficial shit that they like about you, but you're not giving any attention to the shit that really makes you solid, that makes you real. Like, okay, yeah, they could look at it, but they don't really want to, it don't feel right. The energy is off. Your house ain't clean. You too irritable and tired. You can't never cook anything. You too guarded and insecure, so the sex ain't popping. Like, nothing else is happening. So it's like, what is the point? What's the point? You might as, I don't know how much that stuff costs, but it's like, whatever you're paying for maintenance, you might as well just give it up, lose the booty, and save your marriage, save your man, save your relationship, save your house, save your car. Somebody is losing financial things because they're worried about the wrong things. Like, they're worried, they're losing material things that they actually considered to be necessities, but it's because they're worried about the wrong thing. You losing a job because you're worried about your hair. You're missing out on work because you're worried about your hair. You're missing out on money. I don't know what it is, but it could be have to do working outside. Somebody just got a rap and don't want to, you know what I'm saying, like their job, and oh, I got this, okay, this money is coming up and you got to pay this rent, or you got to pay this car note, or you need to take care of them tickets, whatever it is that you need to do, but you worry about sweating out your rap. So I don't know what this is, but somebody is definitely taking care of some very superficial ass shit, but they not giving any attention to the shit that they actually need. Like, okay, that's great that you look good. That's great that you look good, but you don't have a roof over your head. You look amazing, but you, like, for what though? You can't afford a vehicle. You can't afford anything. So, I mean, you look good, but you're not living the life that you want to live. And if you do, you're having to sell yourself pretty much in some type of way. It's like life is making a hoe out of you because you got to give to get from anybody else because you're not doing it for yourself. But it's not worth it. Somebody could literally put that effort into themselves. Like, yeah, literally, they could put that effort into something that would be beneficial to them. And then I'm getting somebody else is actually doing this, but the way that they're doing it could be like people have a discrepancy or they have an opinion about this person, but they're literally doing the same thing. Like, I'm talking about, this is somebody who could be, I don't know, like they're doing something here, but they're doing it for free. So maybe they're like tricking. Okay, you doing it, or but it's not for free. But I'm saying, like, you're getting a benefit, but you're not even getting paid for it. Like, I don't know, you're like dressing up or doing whatever or dancing or whatever for these men, or the men doing these things for these women, but it's really not putting anything in your pocket. It's taking away all of your money. It's draining all of your resources. You don't ever get back what you're putting in. It's not a real investment, but they're like the main ones talking about somebody else who is like, I don't know, they're stripping, or they got a, what you call that, they always be asking me, do you have a, what's the thing? And it's tarot readers on there now because we can't do real raunchy readings on here. You know what I'm talking about, where you pay for the subscriptions. Oh shit, I can't even think about it. But anyway, they be like, do you have a whatever? Anyway, they're putting up they're doing the same thing they're doing, but they're getting paid for it. And then they shit on them and, call them whores and all of this. But they could like literally be celibate. They just sell a bit and they don't give none of it away. Damn, this shifted my perspective because that's the fucking truth. There's people out here literally just giving it away for free to any and everybody. And then it's literally females, males too, that are doing some of these things that people like, oh, I would never, or you couldn't catch me, or I would be better than that. Okay, but they're getting paid for it. They're getting paid for it. I don't know if this must be like a third party judging or trying to compare you, or somebody's trying to compare themselves to you. What did I step into? I don't know. Accept the good in your life and know you're a fucking delight. I'm just getting, if something works for you, if there's something that you do that works for you, and it doesn't just work for you materially, financially, which is essentially selling your soul to the devil. Okay, because it'll come back for you later. Don't think that those attachments won't affect you negatively. But I'm talking about if what you do, it actually makes you feel good about yourself. It makes you feel better about yourself. It adds value to who you are and how you are when you leave what you do, or when you close the door on that and tend to you, that you are a better person, that you are a better wife, that you are a better mother, that you are a better husband, that you are a better father, that you are a better brother, sister, friend, that you are a better person. If it affects you beneficially, mentally, and emotionally too, then by all means do you, and put your middle finger up to these people who are judging you. There's somebody that's just judging you. I don't know what it is that you do, and it don't have to be nothing like that. I can't think of, maybe spirit won't let me think of it because I'm not trying to zero anybody out. I don't even know what the fuck this is about, but it's coming through and it's very strong. That's why I'm talking like I have so much vigor behind it, but I don't. But whatever it is though, maybe this is something you haven't even done. It's just something you consider doing because you're good at it. And if it adds benefit to you and it adds value to you in all of these ways, and financially too, nobody should hold you back from doing that for yourself or whatever. I don't know. But that's a message for somebody. All right, let's see. If you wouldn't say it to a friend, you shouldn't say it to yourself. Someone's putting themselves down. That comes out a lot. Oh my God, calm the fuck down, because they're angry. So they could be angry at themselves. No is a full sentence. So somebody's upset or angry at themselves because they're getting a no where they used to get a yes, and they know that it's their fault. I was gonna say they feel like it's their fault, but spirit is saying this person knows good and goddamn well why this is happening to them and why something is their fault. There could also be something that you were doing for free that you're no longer doing for free. Okay. Like, you're gonna have to pay me. You're gonna have to pay me, or you're getting ready to start a business, or you're getting ready to make it, you're getting ready to monetize it, whatever it is, but people are gonna have to get over it. And it doesn't always have to be, someone could be getting their roof done. It doesn't always have to be that, oh, someone is capitalizing. Someone is capitalizing off of something that they already do. They're making it beneficial to them. It's just something that they were doing already, and it's a service, but they're capitalizing off of this service now. They're going to get the benefit for themselves as well. It was something, it was of service to others, but it wasn't really, it was starting to become a burden for self. So now they're going to make it where they not only serve others, but they serve themselves as well. Your willpower, what you think you know about, and doing it your own way. Aries energy, you could be an Aries. But this has to do with how you're showing up for you, and you're going to be seen as the GOAT. So likely whatever this is going to be very successful. Whoever this person is that's mad, they're loud, or like they're doing things loudly. Yes, this is a past energy. Somebody from your past wants to be seen, but the energy is like they like making extra noise, like slamming things, or I don't know, talking extra loud, saying things extra loud to get your attention. Somebody is attention whore. They're very attention seeking, but they don't do anything to get the attention naturally. They don't even give the attention to themselves. They just like kind of call out. It's like a low vibrational siren, because they're calling out to bait you in, but it's like deprivation. When you get in there, true sirens, spiritual sirens, they call out to you because their energy, it takes you to ecstasy, bliss. I mean, you can become addicted to it because their energy is so fucking good, okay? The reversal of that, or the lower vibrational aspect of that, is that they call out to you, but when you get in there, it's just all of what they want from you, all of what they need from you, all these crying out and whatever. So we have nothing yet is set in stone. How long we been on here? 45 minutes? Oh, not bad at all. That felt like about 5 minutes, but now my food cold, so I gotta go because I'm hungry now. Nothing yet is set in stone. That's what happens when I sit and don't do readings for a while. I have a buildup of energy, so it just be coming out. That's disgusting, but it's life. Somebody's poop is gonna come out just like that because you've been resisting, and you just released a lot of resistance, so your bowels are about to start moving. We have the sun here, the creation of the gaining of respect for, or things brought to life or light. There's a sun sign, a fire sign, an Aries, a Sagittarius, or a Leo. What you're creating is not set in stone yet, but what you need to know is that what you've been giving or putting out is what you're getting back. So there's something about respect. You're getting ready to gain respect from something that you're doing, or you're getting ready to actually, you could be bringing some things into manifestation or giving something new life. Yeah. And you're also going to be shedding a light on your truth, like who you really are, what your true desires are, and what actions you are willing or not willing to do to achieve this. Okay. So that's what I got for you. That's your reading, y'all. I'm getting ready to go eat, and I don't know. I might be back later. Hold on one second.
Go.
Yes. You my best friend right now.
Go.
Liam.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'm coming. I'm in love with your souls. Bye. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe.